What's going on, y'all? This Low.
This is Key. I'm a low key.
Today we're gonna be talking to you guys about slander. Um, Sometimes you'll have people talk down on you, throw your name up under the bus, and get right back in front of you and shake your hand when it's all good. And a lot of times you're not gonna be able to see the slander. Like 90% of people knocking your name down is gonna be under the water. And you'll do best not to humiliate yourself or make yourself sick trying to figure out who talking down on you or not. Because 9 times out of 10, it's probably everybody you know. You know what I'm saying? So instead of trying to figure out what was said or who talking about what, you wait for that little tip of the iceberg to peek out from the water. You know what I'm saying? If someone shows a flaw, that means the flaw really exists. So you gotta take that flaw and apply it. So you don't go seeking, but once it shows itself, don't turn the blind eye towards it because of a friendship or family member or whatever. You know, you gotta be ready to apply that knowledge and use it as wisdom. The next time around, make a mental note of who's slandering you. And I mean, unless you want to go to jail, physical retaliation is not the best answer. You know, sometimes the best answer is, you know, to acknowledge that you know what's going on and, you know, leave it at that.
Absolutely. I agree. Because it doesn't even make sense to fight that. Just fight somebody and take it to that level where you're putting your hands on them.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. But what does make sense is how you respond. So not reacting and responding is two different things. But once you respond to something, make sure that's what you want. Because responding can mean that you're giving energy to it to the point where it becomes something that really isn't because of that energy. So,
What you mean?
like responding to something someone said, I see a lot of like if somebody said something, and I think it might be just with social media. Then again, it might be in real life. If somebody says something about somebody, they come back and they respond to it. In a way that's like out of control, disrespectful, going in on their family and all that extra stuff. I just feel like if you know that it don't have nothing to do with you and you know it's not true, just be unbothered by it.
Yeah, you gotta carry it like it's beneath you.
Yeah.
You go searching for what's up under the iceberg, like you Sherlock Holmes or something. Like you gonna drive yourself crazy. Because people lie, they manipulate. So when we talk about staying in your lane, running your own race, you know, a lot of the slander and down talk is truly beneath you if you truly going moving in a certain direction and carrying yourself a certain way. And it's so much to be done in a day in terms of progress and if you motivated to achieve something. Like it's so much to do in a day where any mental capacity given to nonsense is, you know, I feel like the creator frowned upon that. So if you fall victim to slander, which most of us have, you know what I'm saying? But once you realize who you are, and the slander comes 9 times out of 10 when you're in the process of doing something amazing, or you have already done something, then you take that as a sign of, I must be moving in the right direction. Instead of taking it and letting them change what you're doing. Because that is crabs in the barrel. Subconsciously, people want to knock you away from what you're doing. And I don't even think they knowing that they doing it until they see what you doing, and then they want to be a part of it. That's why you gotta look at the tip of the iceberg and don't go searching and seeing what these cats is doing, cause they ain't doing nothing, man. They ain't doing nothing. If you got time to sit up and talk about another person all day, you giving your mental capacity. Like, cause I feel like just working on time frames and scheduling, it's like, it's already, I mean, it's enough time, but you have to literally budget your time throughout the day in terms of getting things accomplished. You know, so if you sitting there thinking about who said this or who said that, you can't think about two things at one time. Just remember that. Just remember, you cannot think about two things at one time. So you think about what you've been thinking about and look at the results that you have been getting based on the type of person you are.
Absolutely.
You ain't got nothing.
I'm just trying to get my thoughts together. You literally have to just not worry. Like, don't fret about it. Don't think about it. Because you have, like my husband said, you have so much time to worry about yourself. You don't get but 24 hours in a day, and you try to structure and make your life successful, and you want to be in abundance. And slander is not being in abundance.
Yep.
And if anybody have the time and decency enough to say something about you or about something that you're doing, you let them do that. Because while they're doing that, you're being successful. So you kill them with your success. That's what you don't give way, don't feed it, don't listen to it, don't respond to it. Because a lot of these people, they're doing it for the gram, or they're doing it for likes. They're doing it because the drama, I guess drama sells. You
That's
know?
it. Yeah.
But you be the bigger person. Because all of us are amazing. It's just very few know that. Very few understand what that is.
Yeah.
You know?
This is just a little short video, you know. Some food for thought for y'all to take with you, you know, before you lay down tonight, or watch after you wake up. So we gonna catch y'all on the next one. I'm Low.
This is Key. I'm a Low Key.
Like, comment,
And subscribe.
All right.